Welcome back to Disabled and Prepping, and this is a video on the Outofair vacuum seal bags. They work in all kinds of vacuum seal machines, and they are cheaper than the regular vacuum seal bags. The one thing that I found with the box that has the cutting slider on it is when I opened it, first you open up the sealing part, and then you can open up the part where the bags come out right there. But I couldn't find the beginning, so I ended up having a loop that was open. So I had to open up the box, and I put the tape that was on the roll on the box to keep this end closed. But you can simply open it up. If you end up having the same issue, you open it up, take this part out here, and then you can roll it back in, so it's really no big deal. Takes a few seconds. So, but the slider works beautifully, and the bags are they have a nice thickness feel to them. It does say it's 33% thicker, but I haven't seen where it actually says how thick it is. Oh, 4 millimeter thick. So it's one roll, 4 millimeters thick. So it is a nice quality bag, and this one is the 11 inches by 100 feet. So the bags are this size. As you can see, I started putting some chopsticks away. You don't really need to vacuum seal these, but I like to do it so it doesn't. So because these bags here can break fairly easy. So what I do is I put them two packs at a time. That way, when I put them away for future use, nothing's gonna happen to them. You know, nothing can get to them. They can't get ruined in any way. And these sit flat. These kind here don't sit very flat in the way I made them. I can make them bigger, but then the slat's bigger, but then I would end up with less. And I just do this so that way I have them for an emergency. Like, say you don't have extra water to wash dishes or anything like that, you can use the chopsticks, no problem. I don't really know how to use chopsticks officially, you know, like really good, but I can at least eat with them. And that way also they make, if they're in vacuum sealed in these really nice bags, which also, by the way, they're leak proof and puncture proof. So this is a good test for it, because these are obviously harder. The chopsticks are actually harder than rice noodles. So if these don't puncture it, then the rice more than likely won't eat. I mean, noodles won't more than likely either. Especially, you know, being 4 millimeters thick. So with this, it also makes dry tinder. If I needed something dry to start a fire with, I have these, because once they are sealed, which I will be doing in a few minutes, they will be protected from moisture, humidity, anything. Unless this gets opened up, they're protected. So it's just a way to keep a little bit of dry tinder and or utensils that I could use in the future. Plus it keeps them organized. They're all in one spot, and if I've made previous ones in the past. I don't think they made it through the apartment purge at the old apartment when they were coming to get my stuff. So I'm starting over, and these will be put in my preps. So let me vacuum seal this bag. I'm not going to be able to not really able to let you see it, but I'm going to put this in the track of the vacuum sealer. And I'm still using my old vacuum sealer. It's still holding on. It's an old, very old food saver. one. So I'm going to pause you because it is quite loud. I'm going to pause you and then bring you back when it's done. All right, just a second. All right, it's sealed. I'm waiting for the light to go off. And there we go. So they are all vacuum sealed. I will do one more strip up on top just to make sure it's, I always try to double seal if I can. That way if one of the seals fail, the other one is still there. Looks like one of these chambers did not really seal very well, but it doesn't have to be, vacuum sealed. But that's, actually, no, it's all sealed. It just looks like it isn't because these have more ripples than these do here, than this one here, because they're back to back, so it makes it nice and smooth. But these are now vacuum sealed and they're good for ever. I do tend to cut off the extra a little bit, but this is the Out of Air vacuum sealing bags, and they work great. I mean, they got vacuumed tight, so I really like them. I'm going to be doing, obviously I have 100 feet, and there are some noodles that I'm going to do now that I know that it's going to vacuum these tight and be okay. That I got some linguine, I think it's linguine noodles to vacuum seal. So yeah, I like the product. They came in different sizes. They have bags as well. So yeah, I really love them, and it works really well. And I like the fact that it comes in 11 inches. Because I get a lot of space for the bag. I kind of cut it uneven, but that's operational error. That's me. It is. They have little notches. You can't see them on screen, but they're tiny little white marks. I can't even find one currently. Oh, they're on the side to side, so there's like the tiny little one right here. I wish they'd be a little bit darker, so when you're sliding it over the cutter, that you can see that you're cutting it even. But that's not a big deal. I mean, that's just me being extremely picky, and these work, so it doesn't really matter. What little bit, I cut it longer because I wasn't sure how much I measured it, but you never know when you slide something in how much the side width that you're going to need, so, and then I cut it a little bit longer to make sure that I could get a good seal on it. But yeah, I love them, and I think they're well worth the money, and thank you to Out of Air for sending them to me to give them a try. I will be doing a lot more vacuum sealing, and this is a great source for my vacuum sealing needs. So, alright everybody, and especially with this one, and some of the other ones that come with the actual cutter, I don't have to worry about it. I mean, you just put it in there and you cut it along the track. So, super easy. You don't have to get out a scissors or anything else. You just put it in and just pull it out to the length you need, zip it across, and it cuts. So, yeah. Alright everybody, have a wonderful day, wonderful night depending on when you watch this, and may God bless each and every one of you to overflowing, and may He keep you, your friends, and family safe. Bye for now.